Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be explaining the StoneCrusher class, and this class is really awesome. It's a combination of the Shaman and the Bard class. So here's the basic breakdown of it. You guys are going to want to go ahead and check out my enhancements video because it will be very helpful on using this class. Anyways, let's get down into it. So first off is the auto attack, and the auto attack, it's basically it's like your every kind of ordinary attack. So it's just there. It does a pretty good amount of damage, and every time you use it, you get some sort of crits and here and there. If you guys are gonna be using luck, then this luck is gonna help your auto attack crit even more. So now let's get into the really cool attacks, and the first one is called Stalagmite. Stalagmite pretty much cripples your opponent's defenses, and here's the really cool part. By using either of your 4 random attacks, you guys have a chance to get Magnitude. Magnitude is this really cool thing that gives you special buffs, and once you get it, if you guys are using Stalagmite, then it deals 390% more spell DPS and adds a 50% stun chance to effects. So you guys can use the Stalagmite, and if you guys have a chance of having Magnitude on as well, you guys can stun your opponent. This can come very handy in PvP, so you guys should be using it as well. So yeah, that's what that does. You guys, it costs 18 mana and the cooldown is 6. The magical damage is 130, so it's pretty high, so you guys should be using Wizard. If anything, it's really good because you want to be doing that. And when Magnitude triggers, the damage dealt by this skill increases by about 3 times its normal amount, and you gain 50% chance to stun. So it's really cool. That's the basic breakdown of Stalagmite. So now let's go into the second one, which is called Lance Embrace. And Lance Embrace, it's basically a shield for yourself and your group members around you. So it applies a shield, and it reduces damage coming into you by 50%, and it adds a 50% spell DPS per tick, so around 6 minutes or so. And once again, Magnitude comes in. It's very awesome. If it's applied, the incoming damage is 99% of it is taken off the caster, and the 50% increases to 55% for the other players. This lasts for 8 seconds, so it's really cool, and it's very useful in PvP as well, because you want to be shielding yourself from all oncoming attacks. It's really great. The amount it cost is 28 and the cooldown is 12, so that's really cool. It's not a melee attack, so it doesn't do any damage to other people. So you guys get that. You guys get this once you click on it. It clicks on yourself, but you don't actually do any damage. So you guys can see it adds a little shield to the people around you. So let me do that again. Here you go, you guys get that thing right there, and it adds a little shield to it. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. Like I said, so it's really strong, and the magnitude effect plus, it only really applies to a player. However, it does give the other people around you a little bit more of a boost. So the next one is called Echoing Earth, and this one's really cool because it increases your chance to crit by 30% and other 5 people around you. This will last for around 10 seconds, and your auto attack will have a much higher successful it will have a higher successful rate to hit. So this costs 28, the cooldown is 12, and the really cool part, Magnitude once more comes in. It also reduces the mana cost by 20% for caster and up to 5 other people. So this, basically break it down, you guys can have infinite mana once you have this. So you guys can be using auto attacks, and once you're coming down to your last resort, Echoing Earth will pretty much give you even more. So it increases your haste and your crit chance by 30%, and it also gives you guys some more mana. So it's really cool. It's awesome. You guys can have almost an unlimited amount of mana, so that's awesome. And the last one is called the Endless Fissure. So this does this is pretty much your massive damage hitter. So every 30 seconds you guys get a doll, and the doll gets stronger, and every time it hits your opponent it does even more damage. If magnitude is applied, it does 900% more spell DPS, and it applies aftershock. So the amount of cost is 30, the cooldown is 25 seconds, and the melee damage is 300%. So that's really cool. As you guys can see, here is where Shaman's coming into place. It's really so this is one of the parts that you guys really want to focus on, because it's the hard hitter, and especially if you guys serve with other people, it does a whole lot more damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's some passives to this class as well, so you guys can have the Gaia knowledge, which increases your haste by 20%. So that's when you get to rank 4, I believe. And when you guys get to rank 10, you guys get the shifting plates, which increases your end by 20%. So it's a great class, and once you guys can learn how to use it, it's awesome. It's a hard hitter. You guys have infinite mana. You guys can shield yourself. Your crits are awesome. You guys, it's a pretty good OP class. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.